made it. You made it. You made it. Normalerweise rede ich immer von Pum Pum, aber heute sag ich dir ein herzliches Glückwunsch, denn du hast es geschafft, hast sogar
Hello everyone and welcome to another night of Crescent Bloom Tarot. I will be doing a reading for my air signs for tonight, and for the pre-pull I'm going to be using the Who Is It Oracle, and I'll be clarifying with the cards with the Intuit Tarot deck. This is one of my favorite decks, and so as you can see. So without further ado, let's get this started. I'm out of incense, so I'm going to be using disinfect right now just to clear the air. Okay. That being said, let's get this started. I do have music playing in the background, but let's see. I'm going to hit the next song because, you know, songs do give messages on the read that I'm reading. So let's start this. The song that I'm getting is like an Indian song from the Bollywood movie Raksha. It's called Shahar Ki Ladki, Shahar Ki Ladki. So let's do this for the air signs. See what's happening. Asking about my air signs. What's in the air for my air signs? Please show me what needs to be shown, and please keep hidden what needs to be hidden. Very young. So we're getting someone who's young looking. I'm going to put this over here. Who's young looking. They may have, you know, dark skin. They're not fair skin as well. That popped out. And they're from a tribe. They're tribal. So they have a code of ethics that they follow. That could be it, you know. So let me just put this over here. I'm going to put the hair up a little bit. Okay, I think that's good enough. So we're getting this and this. I'm going to move a little bit back. So I pulled 3 cards from there. So it's definitely, you know, someone who probably has a younger energy, who probably looks young, who's probably dark skin, tan skin or something, who has follows by the code of ethics, in other words. So I'm going to be pulling cards from the tarot deck. I'm not going to be taking those. So it's a lot of energy right now in the air. So let's see what happens. This is the governing card. The 6 of Cups. Okay. So that's a governing card right there. The Moon card. Hangman. So the timing on this is I'm getting is 3 to 4 weeks. So something is bound to happen in 3 to 4 weeks. 6 of Wands and 3 of Coins. I'm getting success. I'm getting success on those cards and everything. Let me pull some more cards and see. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards over here. Magician, 5 of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. So the governing card is going to be 6 of Cups, but I'm also getting 6 of Wands. And it has to do, you know, reminiscing from the past, reminiscing of who you are as a person. And also could mean that someone is coming back from the past, one or the other. Someone who is younger of energy, who may look young, who is probably tan skin, and follows by the code of ethics. In other words, I'm going to do a clarification for the cards for the tribal card, just to see what that means. An older person, a person who has a lot of wisdom, in their middle age, you could say. On top of that, in the middle age and everything, so this is a wise person. They do look young for the age, and they may be tan skin or dark skin, one or the other. So I'm getting like putting the end of secrets, putting the end of someone who is becoming like a magician, a person, you know, who has who's been working on some things, and you can't read this person at all, who they are as a person. So that's what I'm getting over here. And then I'm getting the Five of Swords, putting the end of drama, putting the end of, you know, hostility, and, you know, whatnot. And, you know, just, you know, being more centered and everything. And Six of Wands. So this person went through a battle or whatnot. Some secrets were in the air, made this person stuck. They had to revert to their focus and be determined and willpower. They caused an end to things, made them very successful. Perhaps at their job or at different organizations they participate in, one or the other. They are actively listening, and they're very cooperative, and they work with a lot of people. And this person is like, you know, you can't judge them. You can't judge them. You cannot put them in a box. You know, oh, this person is low key. They really don't know what they're doing, so we could pick on them. No, this person, manifester. The Magician card is a manifester. And they had to go through a lot of drama, a lot of, you know, hostility for them to be stable on their own, and for them to get support and whatnot. So that's what I'm getting. This has less to do with love and more than anything else. But again, you know, fifth is where it belongs. This is for the air signs. So you are stepping up. You are leveling up. Air signs, you guys are leveling up. Perhaps, you know, you started your own business. You've probably got a promotion at your job, one or the other. You've elevated your circle of friends. So this is what I'm picking up. And it took a lot of wisdom, because you follow the code of ethics. You know, you gain a lot of wisdom over time. So that's what I'm getting for your air signs. I'm going to do clarification for the Six of Wands. Oh, wrong deck. All right. Ten of Cups, Six of Wands, Ten of Cups. This is your ultimate fulfillment. This is what really makes you happy. This is what is your drive. The Ten of Cups. You know, getting everything what you wanted, because you know you've been broken over time. You've been broken. You've been imbalanced over time. Things have not been balanced for you. You know, either relationships, your job security, or sense of security overall in general. So that's what I'm picking up, overall in general. So you are actually leveling up. You learned everything. So what you were thinking that you were going through, what is this? Am I cursed? Am I, you know, not supposed to be getting what I need to? But no, you followed through the directions. You did everything what you needed to for you to be who you are today. So everything you were going aligned to how you are supposed to be. And you know, if people are celebrating you, people are looking at, you know, your work in progress of things that you're doing. So let's do clarifications more. The Moon card. Let's see the Moon card. Five of Wands. I'm getting, you know, again, there was a lot of shadiness. A lot of shady business was going on. And you know, you had to learn how to play the game. You've mastered how to play the game, and that, you know, maybe you got a few gray hairs because of that. Hierophant. You have literally stepped up. You stepped up to the plate now. You are following your call. What was need for you to be? You're following your call. You stepped up to the plate. You are a leader. You know right from wrong. You know how to conform to things. You're conventional. You have values and morals like not like any other. So you balance yourself out. All that's what I'm getting, like the Chariot and the balanced out. For you to be in focus, for you to be in control, it puts you back in balance. This whole cycle you went to that is all ended, because this is like a whole new level up that I'm getting here. A whole new level up. And the Tower with the Five of Swords. You moved mountains. People didn't expect this from you. You moved mountains. And I'm getting Four of Cups. You're very selfish when it comes to your happiness. You know, you're selfish for many games, for Wands. You're very selfish. You're just like, you know, I want to be stable. You know, I want to be part of a community. You know, there's a love that returns back in your life. I'm getting Six of Cups and I'm getting the Four of Wands. So someone is coming back in your life. That's what I'm getting for your air signs. And they could be dark skinned. They may have a few gray hairs and whatnot. So that's what I'm picking up over here. And it's slow and steady. You were sacrificed, but you learned. You gained your strength from it. And even though you were being sacrificed in so many different areas in your life, you know, I'm getting Two of Wands and Two of Coins. You sat and observed and watched and learned. You learned from your mistakes. You learned how to play the game. You learned, and you're, you know, how you've been raised. You know, it was a hard journey for you. That's what I'm getting. It was a very difficult journey, but you know, you came out as a winner. You won the race. That's all I could say. You actually won the race. So, you know, air signs, you know, congratulations over here. You won the race over here. And, you know, you're going to be selfish. You know, it's like, if I need to be selfish about things, I will be selfish about things. But that's what I'm getting for you. Congratulations. You actually have won the race. And thank you for joining me for tonight. And I'll see you again later on in the week. Thank you, everyone.